Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're a new viewer, hello, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. This, as you can tell from the title of the video, is a bookish video. Probably will have some knitting in it. Oh, I've got to talk first. I got bangs. And I know my hair looks terrible right now. I have to have a shower because it only looks good when my hair is just dried. But I gave myself bangs. So, it actually does look good when it's all washed and styled, but anyways, I got hair in my face now. This is going to be a tentatively 24-hour reading vlog. First of all, I'm sorry for the lighting. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and on, what day is it today? Monday, January 8th or 9th? Something like that. And it's nighttime. I've only got a lamp on, so I'm kind of like sitting over here, but I apologize for the lighting. I am going to do a reading vlog. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm tentatively doing it for 24 hours just to see how many books I can read in 24 hours. I doubt I'll even get one finished just because I get sick when I read too much. And I'm not going to be staying up late, although it's already 11 o'clock, 11:15, so... I have insomnia, so I never know when I'm going to sleep or when I'm not going to sleep. But hopefully I will get some sleep. The glasses are glaring. I apologize about that. What was I say? Oh, yeah. Squirrel. I'm going to do some reading. I'm in the middle of a lot of books right now, including some ebooks. So I think what I'm going to do is I have a book that's due at the library soon. And I just started it. It's Murder by the Book by Lauren Elliott. I think I'm going to read some of this tonight before I go to sleep. So, let's get into it. Grab a cuppa. Oh my gosh, since when do I say grab a cuppa? I'm tired. I got some Diet Coke. And I can do some reading. Okay, so it's almost midnight. It's 10 to 12. And I did do some reading. Now, I went to the beginning of this book to just skim through what I read before because I forgot what happened. And I have just finished listening to an audiobook, so I wasn't sure. They both happened in bookstores, so I couldn't remember exactly what happened in this book. But I'm enjoying it. I started, after I skimmed through it, I actually started really reading it on page 27. And I'm on, whoops, move the camera, on page 57 now, so I read 30 pages. I'm enjoying it. So this book is about Addie, and she finds out, she leaves the big city because of some trauma she went through, and there was a murder of her fiance, and her father died in a car accident, and she finds out that she has a great aunt who left her an inheritance after she died. And this aunt lived in a small town called Greybourne, and her last name is Greybourne as well. And so her aunt was big in the little town, and she didn't know she had an aunt. So a great aunt, I think. Yeah, great aunt. So she came to the town, and she's starting over, as most cozy mysteries have. And she started a business, a bookstore with a little bit of knickknacks in it. And there seems to be someone who's trying to get rid of her from the town. And I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's not the best writing. I found that some of it is... Like, there was one scene where they were laughing over something, and the one lady was crying, like tears were streaming down her face because she was laughing so hard, and it wasn't even that funny. So I don't know. I think that was overdone. And the writing's a bit unbelievable at some points, but it's still, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. So I think I'm going to watch some YouTube and do some knitting, and then I'm going to go to bed. Okay, the camera turned off. Is it still working? Okay, the camera turned off. My camera does that. So I am going to do some knitting and then go to bed. Good morning. I have to talk quietly because my roommate is still sleeping, but it is 8:15 in the morning on, what day is it today? Tuesday, and I had a good sleep last night. I only got about 6 hours, but it was a very solid 6 hours. And that's really good because I've been having nightmares all night long for the last probably 2 weeks. So it's really good to have a good night's sleep, and I have insomnia, but I also am dealing with a lot of stress to do with something that's going on with my brother, and it's hard to see someone you love so much and care for so much go through a horrible time, and causes me a lot of stress and nightmares, and it is pretty serious, so it's kind of scary, but yeah, it's not health related, it's something else, and I can't really go into details, but if you believe in prayer, please lift my brother up in prayer, because he definitely needs it right now. And I'm smiling, but it is very serious, and I'm very worried and scared, and so because of that, I haven't been sleeping well. We are both Christians. We do believe in Jesus, and we are trusting in Him and leaning on Him. So, yeah, it's still, things happen, and it's out of our control. Sorry, my camera turned off again. As I was saying, it's out of our control, and leaning on Him, so yeah, it's still, things happen, and it's out of our control. Sorry, my camera turned off again. As I was saying, it's out of our control, and it's not good, but so because of that, I haven't been sleeping well. So I had a good night's sleep last night. I'm very happy about that. Again, it's 8:15 in the morning, and I am watching YouTube, and I'm about to read my Bible for the day. Not the whole Bible. And this is my Bible. I have a few Bibles, but this one is my current one that I'm reading. It's an Inspire Bible, and I don't know if you care if you're into the Bible or are a believer, but I mean, you can skip ahead if you don't want to see, but this Bible has like little things that you can color inside it. And I don't color anymore. When I got this, I did, and I was planning on coloring it, but just little quotes and things. But this, if you're wondering, what version is this? This is an NLT. I don't know what NLT means. I thought it was a New King James Version. Oh, New Living Translation. Duh, I should have known that. This is a New Living Translation. I'm really enjoying it. I've decided to read the Bible every day for this year. I did miss 3 days already this year, so it's sorry, it's only like the 10th of January, or something like that, but I'm trying to read as much as I can. I have a little ribbon right here. It's all stuck up, put a little ribbon in it. And I am currently I'm reading it from from Genesis to Revelations. And I am on chapter 25 or 26? 26. I'm on chapter 26 of Genesis. So I'm enjoying it. I mean, my thoughts are people in the Old Testament were messed up. I mean, I know that we're messed up now too, but they were really messed up back then. And the things they did to populate the earth would not go over well these days. I understand that it was meant after Noah, after God made the flood and got rid of everybody, and just kept Noah and his family. They had to populate the earth, and I understand that, but it's kind of sick. And I think people who read the Old Testament and take it for its word, and I mean, I know it's true, but who live their lives as if, and then say, oh, it's okay because it was in the Bible. That's just wrong, because the Old Testament is different from what after, I mean, the Bible's different after Jesus came. And the Old Testament happened, yes, but it's not the way you should live. For part of it. Some of it, yeah, it is the way you should live. But the old rules and the old laws and stuff are not what they are now and after Jesus came. Anyways, I am enjoying reading it. I've never read all the way through Genesis before. I think I've read a couple books of the Bible all the way through. I've read all of Matthew. I've read all of Joshua. And I think that's it. I mean, I'm ashamed to say that. I've been a Christian for 41 years, and I haven't read the whole Bible yet. So, and I've only read a bit of it. So, I'm looking forward to reading some more today. I think I'm going to try and read, what did I say it was on 26? I'm going to try and get up to 29 or 30. So, yeah. I'm going to read that in a few minutes. And I've got YouTube on for a while. I mean, when I'm reading the Bible, I don't have YouTube on, but because I like to just think about the Bible and about Jesus and do my morning prayer and quiet time and everything. So I'm going to do that. Yesterday, I didn't do any more reading after my last clip, and I didn't do any knitting like I said I was going to do either. I just I did some praying, so again, about my brother and about the situation, so it's a really tough situation, and it's something that is not his fault, although he's being blamed for it, and it can have some dire consequences. So, but again, we're trusting God, and we know that Jesus suffered. He was, hung on the cross, for goodness sakes. So, he suffered, and if we are to be believers and followers of him, then we too may have to suffer, and it's just the way it is. It's going to be worth it in the end when we get to heaven. So, and I really feel like this whole experience could end up bringing my brother closer to God. I know it's brought me closer to God. So, and I mean, we could always be closer to God. I mean, no matter how good of a Christian or believer you are, you can always be closer to God. So, I think that will be good. And I think also my brother could be a really good witness in this situation and be able to give a testimony. So, that's good. But it's still really tough. I didn't mean to go through all this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring my personal life into this. It's just something that is very stressful in our family right now, and it's really hard to see someone you love and adore and respect get taken down like this and treated. See him brokenhearted and broken like he is, and even though he's trusting God, he's still broken, and it's really hard to watch him go through that when, I love him so much. He's been my rock since my mom died. He's been my rock, and it's hard to watch him go through this. But anyways, going to read the Bible for a while, and then I might do some reading, and I'll do a catch up or update soon. Bye, guys. Okay, so it's 9:45 in the morning, and I still haven't done anything. I mean, I did get changed. I'm wearing this cute little shirt. Oh, I look so fat. I mean, I am fat. I admit it. I got this cute shirt from the Sally Am, aka Salvation Army thrift store. I call it the Sally Am. That's what I grew up calling it. I don't know if the girlies these days call it that, but that's what I call it. Because as a teenager, that's what we called it, the Sally Am. And I'm old, and I'm traditionalist, and I'm nostalgic, so I just do what I don't use hardly any of the new terms and stuff. I use what I used growing up. So, I don't know why I explained all that, but anyways, So I got this from Sally Ann. I've got some cute kitten pants on, and it's leggings with different cats on them, gray, black, and white cats. I love it. Whenever I wear it, I get so many comments of people ask me where I got it from. Maybe I'll show it to you later. Right now I'm still lying down, so I don't feel like showing you, but I will try and remember to put in a picture or a clip. But I still haven't read my Bible. It's still sitting here. Like I said, I got changed, I brushed my hair, I made a cup of coffee, I got a glass of water, I brushed my hair, did I mention that? I put on perfume. So I feel more alive, but I still haven't really done much. And Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin just upload a new bookshelf tour of 2023, so I think I'm going to watch that because I love his bookshelf tours. Now, mind you, Gavin doesn't read everything that I enjoy reading. Gav reads a lot of middle grade, and up until last year, he did a lot of middle grade content. Now, he still does, but he's not doing as many middle grade content. He still loves middle grade, but I mean, I assume he does. He has a lot of middle grade in his library, but he also does manga. He's into manga now. I'm not really into manga, but I enjoy watching his manga content as well. And he does read some spicy books that I don't read, so I don't usually watch those videos just because it's not a genre I enjoy. No shade to anybody who does. I mean, you read what you enjoy. That's perfectly fine. You're not offending me. I don't believe in banning books, things like that, or telling people that they have to read certain things or certain age groups. I don't agree with that. And as far as banning books for children and stuff like that, I don't agree with that. I do agree with parents putting restrictions on what their kids can handle and what they can read according to their faith or their belief or their they know their children best on what they can handle, things like that. I believe in parents putting restrictions on what they can read if they feel it's necessary. I don't believe in people putting restrictions on books for other people's children, though. Like, don't tell me my child can't read this, or, that kind of thing. So, I don't know how I got on that tangent, but anyways, the squirrel, my mind's just going squirrely. I don't know what I'm talking about. I did have a cup of coffee, and I have some water now because I need to drink more water. I do believe I have a UTI, so that's fun. Not sure. I have a really large pain threshold, like a strong pain threshold, whereas I'm in pain all the time. So whereas most people would be doubled over in pain, to me it's every day, so it's not a big thing. So I get a lot of UTIs, but I don't realize I have them. So I do have one of the symptoms, so I'm thinking maybe I do have one, just because I get them a lot. And often I'll go to the doctor for another reason, and they'll do urine tests or something, and they'll be like, oh, by the way, you have an UTI. I'm like, I do? And they'll be like, don't you feel any pain? I'm like, yeah, but I always have pain. So I don't notice it really. So, I think I have either UTI or yeast infection, so I should get that checked out if it doesn't get better in the next day or two. I mean, if it's a UTI, then it won't get better until you get antibiotics, but, I might buy some, cranberry juice that's good for UTIs, because that seems to help a lot with me, and I don't always have to go on antibiotics if I have cranberry juice. Just saying, cranberry juice helps. I learned that, back in the day, when I was in the hospital in 2014, I had a UTI, and they just gave me cranberry juice, and it went away, so I might have to buy some. Anyways, I am knitting. I'm working on another hat. This is the last hat I have to make for Christmas presents. I know, it's after Christmas. I get it. But, it's for my brother, and I'll see him. So, it might be for next year, actually. I don't know. I do want to make one of these hats for me as well. This is another cabled hat. I've got a finished one right here. This is for the lady that I babysit for. She likes black. Can't really, it's like not showing, but it's got the cables in it. Well, there you go. I can see a bit of it. So, yeah, I'm going to knit and watch Gav's channel, Gav's video, and then I'm going to read my Bible, and then I'm going to start reading for the day. So, his video is about an hour and 10 minutes long, so probably around 11 o'clock I'll read my Bible, and then do some reading, and then have lunch. That's the plans. Bye. Okay, sorry for, oh my goodness, sorry for the lighting. I am in my kitchen. Again, I'm being quiet. It's 10:30, but my roommate is still sleeping. She tends to sleep in when she doesn't have to get up, so I'm trying to be quiet. But I hope you can hear me okay. I'm making a grilled cheese sandwich because that sounded really good, so I'm doing that. And then I'm finally going to read my Bible chapters today, and then I'm going to start reading. I think I'll read Murder by the Book. I might read Finale by Stephanie Garber because I have about 60 pages left to read in that, and it's due at the library tomorrow. So those are the two books I'm going to work on. And here it is. Num 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 num. I'm looking so forward to eating this. I don't know why I want grilled cheese, and it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning, but I do, so I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so I finished Finale by Stephanie Garber. I don't know why I want to say Gardner. And this is the third book in the Caraval trilogy. I have been reading, my camera turned off again. I have been reading this for quite a while. On Goodreads it says I only started on the 4th, but I actually started it way before then. And I just finished it a few minutes ago. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was a good conclusion to the trilogy. I didn't like it as much as I liked the first 2 books. So if you don't know what Caraval's about, I can't tell you what this is about because it's the ending to a trilogy. But the first book, Caraval, I'm sure you've heard of it. It is about Donatella and Scarlet. And they live in a world where there is a place called Caraval. I almost forgot what it's called. Caraval, and it's a kind of magical circus type thing. It's a game. It's a circus game kind of thing. And it's run by this mysterious kind of person called Legend. And together Scarlet and Donatella go to Caraval, and one of them, I forget which one, gets kidnapped, and the other one has to save her by playing the Caraval game. And it's all magical. It's got a bunch of magic in it, and each of the girls has a love story throughout the series, and it's just so good. It was so good. But this book in particular was not my favorite. I did like how it concluded. I feel like the ending was a bit rushed. It felt like it was leading up to this through the whole series, the whole trilogy. It felt like it was leading up to this big climatic ending. And then when it got there, it felt like it just cleaned up nicely and it was really fast. That's just how I feel. I don't know for sure, but it felt like that to me as a reader. So, but I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars. I mean, a 4 star is a good review for me, so I did enjoy it. I mostly give 4 and 5 stars reviews, so this is really good. So, would recommend the Caraval trilogy. I'm looking forward to reading Once Upon a Broken Heart as soon as it comes into the library. That's the second, I think it's going to be a trilogy after this, and it follows one of the fates. Oh yeah, in Caraval, they're fates too, which are kind of like gods. I'm doing a horrible job of explaining it, but in Caraval, there are fates. And in the actual kind of mysterious circus called Caraval, it's not really a circus, but it's kind of like the night circus kind of thing. And the fates are like gods that were trapped away, and they're dangerous. Not doing a good job explaining this, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. So I'm just going... I don't know what I'm gonna... I did read my Bible today, too. I read 2 chapters. And I think I'm going to read Murder by the Book. It's over there. By Lauren Elliott for a while. And do that. Hi. So excuse the wet hair. I just got out of the shower. My neck is really hurting. I think I kinked it last night when I was sleeping. And it's really hurting, so I thought I'd take a hot shower. I have one of those handheld shower heads, so I was just like pouring hot water on my neck. It did help a bit, but it still hurts. I know sitting like this doesn't help, but it actually feels good like this, so I'm keeping it this way for now. I did read a bit of one chapter of another ebook that I'm reading for another vlog, and I updated on that one, and I'm about to start reading Murdered by the Book by Lauren Elliott. I thought I was halfway through, but I'm only on page 57 of 298, so got a ways to go. So I've got about 150 pages to read. My goal is to finish this book today, so here we go. Wish me luck. I don't know why I said it that way. Okay, so first of all, the bangs. I'm not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. I cut some more because it was all curly and now it looks horrible. We're not going to talk about it. It's fine. Everything is fine. But in the meanwhile, you can tell this eye is starting to swell up. And this is going to sound really weird to a lot of people. I'm allergic to my hair. And I know that sounds like it's impossible, but I truly am. I was diagnosed by pediatric allergist back when I was, 9 years old, as being allergic to my hair because I was constantly itchy whenever hair touched my face. I still get itchy when hair touches my face. These bangs were a very dumb idea. I forgot how itchy I get, so my forehead is constantly itchy now. But it's not too bad. But I keep messing with it. As I was cutting the curls off, which just, as you can tell, made it look worse. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Anyways, as I was doing that, some landed on my eyelid. Now, hair, especially my hair and cat hair, if it lands on my eyelid, my eye swells up. Doesn't have to get inside the eye, just the eyelid. So often, also underneath my eye, if my hair touches underneath my eye, my eye swells. My eyelashes, I sometimes have to trim. Quite often, I have to trim because they get too long and it touches me right there when I blink and my eye swells up. Please don't give me comments about changing my shampoo. I have literally, I'm sure I haven't tried every shampoo ever made, but I've tried a lot in the last 30 years. I've tried a lot of shampoos, probably 50 shampoos. A lot of different brands, a lot of different kind. I've used shampoo bars, I've used liquid, I've used conditioner, I've used everything ever made to make it so I'm not allergic to my hair. It is not the products I use. It is all my hair that makes me itchy. If my hair that's why I wear my hair up a lot, because if my hair touches me down here, I get itchy. See, one hair just touched me right there, and I'm itchy. So, and I get rashes, and my eye swells up. So right now, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like I'm very, very tired. But if you look compared to the other eye, it's not as bad. And so I'm going to have to take a Benadryl. Because it's starting to get very itchy, and it's starting to swell. You can tell with my eye I don't know if you can tell, but my eye is starting to squint. And I'm not squinting on purpose. It's not red. It is red. It's not on purpose. It's because my eye is swelling. So I'm going to take a Benadryl, which means I might not be able to finish my book tonight because I might fall asleep. Because when my eye swells, it often doesn't go away for even a couple days after. So, but usually it's a lot worse than this. If I get a cat hair on my eye, it gets a lot worse. I'm going to try and read later, hopefully, and I'm going to take a Benadryl, and if I have to, I'll take 2, which will knock me out. So, I hopefully will see you later in another clip, either tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so it's 8:15 in the evening. Whoops, my camera fell. Okay, I did read some more of Murdered by the Book. I'm on page 99. I am still hoping to finish this. Probably tomorrow, though. My eye is feeling much better, but it's still quite itchy, so I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook instead. I am listening to Round Up the Usual Peacocks by Donna Andrews, so I think I'll listen to that before I go to sleep. And I might try reading some more. It depends how my eye feels, but kind of an anticlimactic end to the reading vlog. But I will let you know, catch up with you later. Hi. It's almost 1:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. I realized that. I did, it is clean. It's only my second day wearing it. Gonna do laundry today. Yeah, I didn't do any updates after last night. I ended up going to bed around 11 o'clock, and I slept so well. And then this morning, I didn't feel like recording. I was just relaxing, and then I went to the library. I got a new book from the library. I signed out another book. I read a bit, but my tics from my Tourette syndrome were bad, so I came home. Let me show you what I got. So we're going to do this for another 24 hours, because I feel like my vlog is nothing, really. So I'm still reading Murder by the Book. I did listen to 5 chapters of Round Up the Usual Peacocks by Donna Andrews. Loving that book, that audiobook. But I am on page 129 on this book by Lauren Elliott. I'm enjoying it. I do find it kind of annoying that everybody winks all the time. That gets kind of annoying. And she has had a few times where, she states that they didn't realize they were holding the breath. They let her breath they didn't realize they were holding. That's kind of annoying, but I am enjoying it so far. And then I picked up, I was so excited to see that my hold was in on this. Death on the Emerald Isle. I'm so excited. This is by Jessica Fletcher and Terry Farley Moran. Speak, Cheryl. Terry Farley Moran. I'm so excited to read this. These are comfort reads for me. I love the audiobooks better, but I don't like the audiobooks as well as my camera just went off again. I don't like the audiobooks as well as I used to, because the old ones had a better narrator, I think. But the old narrator, like the former narrator, was really good. She sounded exactly like Jessica Fletcher on the TV show. The newer one, not so much, but it's still good. But I got the physical book. I'm so excited. I don't even know what it's about. I don't care. I love these books. They're comfort reads for me. Yeah, that's the only book I got. So I want to finish this one. I am knitting. I had to start my sweater over again because I messed up on it and I couldn't fix it. And I got frustrated. So I just started again. Because that's what I do. Instead of trying to figure out how to fix it, I just do it again. So I had McDonald's. I had a cheeseburger and a poutine. And now I'm watching YouTube and I'm going to read a bit. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'll keep you updated for the today and tonight. And then hopefully I'll upload the video tomorrow. Alright, catch you later. Okay, I lied. I didn't read. I ended up falling asleep. And I slept for over 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. I have no excuse. I was just tired, and it felt good. It was a really good nap. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I think I'm actually going to read for a little bit before I have dinner. At like 5 or 5:30, I'll have dinner. This vlog isn't turning out to be much, but I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. That's kind of dumb. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. That doesn't make much sense. But you know what I mean. I just woke up, okay? Oh my goodness. I'm still very tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but... Okay, look at the hair. It looks awful. I tried to fix it again, and it just... We don't want to talk about it. Alright. Okay, I just have to explain. I just have to correct myself. I only slept for 3 hours. If you do the math, because last time I said it was 1 o'clock and now it's 4 o'clock, so that's 3 hours, Cheryl. 3 hours, not 4. Okay. So I just noticed that the video of my thoughts on Murder by the Book never recorded. So, well, it did, but it turned off and it didn't save it. So I'm not done it yet. I'm on page 145. I know I thought I would finish it today. I thought I would finish it yesterday. But my thoughts on this so far is that, first of all, the characters wink a lot. And that's really annoying. Who winks that much? I mean, seriously. And some of the writing seems a bit unrealistic. And not in a good way. Like, a lot of cozies are unrealistic. But it just seems like they say things that just nobody would actually say. And that bugs me a little bit. Not very often. It's only happened a couple times. But it just doesn't vibe with me. And, try to ignore this. That's the library thing, which I hate about my library. I mean, I know a lot of libraries do this, but they put the little code thing on the cover, and I hate that. Like, why don't you put it on the back? Sometimes they put it on the back, and sometimes they put it in the front, and I hate that. I wish they would just choose one, preferably the back, because I just don't like it. But anyways, that's my rant. Would it be a video of mine if I didn't have squirrel rants? Anyways, so, but I am enjoying the plot, although I'm on page 145, and I feel like the plot just got better eventually. Like, it took a long time for me to get into the mystery. Now, the murder happens, like, within the first couple chapters, which is great. But I'm not really interested in it, although I'm not really interested in reading at all lately, so I don't know. I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow. But, I mean, I am enjoying it. It's just not one of my favorites. Let's just say it that way. I am enjoying it. It's not one of my favorites. I think it's probably, at this point, a 4-star, which is really good. I mean, that's good. I don't think it's a 5-star, which sucks because I'm part of Lauren Elliott's, Facebook group, her fan page, and I became a member of it before I read any of her books. But I am enjoying it. I will pick up more books by her. I am looking forward to her Steeped in Secrets, I think it's called. That's the first book in another series of hers, and I'm looking forward to reading that as well. Because the main character in this book, the sleuth, I find her kind of whiny. I don't really like her. I mean, I like her, but she's kind of childish, kind of. I don't like that. So, anyways, I will pick up more books in this series. It's just not a 5-star for me, but I am enjoying it. So, that's my review of that. As far as Round Up the Usual Peacocks by Donna Andrews, I am enjoying that. I'm listening to the audiobook. Bernadette Dunn is the narrator of all the Meg Lanslow books, and she's so good. I love her voice. She is Meg Lanslow for me, but I'm enjoying it, and yeah, that's my thoughts. Okay, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know it hasn't been totally 48 hours. I don't think I'm gonna read any more tonight. I know I haven't read much during this vlog. I'm kind of in a reading slump. Not really, but a little bit, because I'm not interested in anything, which is just weird because look at all these books. Oh, you can't even see them. It's too dark in here, but I've got a lot of books from the library that I really want to read, but I just don't want to read them right now. Either that or I either don't want to read them or I want to start them all and just not finish them, which you may have seen me do a little bit in this vlog. I did read a couple more chapters of Murder by the Book, by Lauren Elliott, and I did listen to 4 more chapters of Round Up the Usual Peacocks. I am enjoying it. not in the reading mood the last couple days. It was like a bad time to do a vlog, but I hope you did enjoy what you did see. I know I haven't done much. I did do some more knitting, worked on my hat that I'm making. I just have that hat to finish, and then I have to finish a wrap for my sister-in-law for a late Christmas present. And I think I'm just going to knit and watch book 2 for the rest of the night. Not all night, but for the rest of the evening. It's like, what time is it? 8:36 in the evening, and I just want to knit. I don't feel like reading. It really kind of sucks, but I hope you enjoyed, and God bless. Thanks for watching, and yeah, happy reading. Bye.